What is up, guys? Pokemon Home is now here, so now we can bring over some legendaries and use them in the raids. So have Groudon here. Let's jump in to how we're going to use him in raids because he's a very strong and bulky Pokemon. So let's jump into it. So Groudon is, a ground type, and he is very strong. He has a very high attack stat, and his move pool is very interesting. But we are going to be using that Shell Bell on him. You can change the Tera type. With the set I'm running, you could change it between grass or fire. He does go ahead and set up the sun. So let's jump over to the moves to show you exactly what we're working with. So for the moves, we have Bulk Up. Bulk Up is going to make us a very bulky Pokemon and raise our attack stat even higher. He doesn't have any moves that are going to heal him. So we're pretty much relying on us hitting them to go ahead and heal us with that Shell Bell. You could run like a berry or a leftover. That is just up to you. But he does set the sun up, and we are going to be using ground move for our stab, which is Precipice Blades. It's a 120 base attack. After a few bulk ups, you're going to be doing a lot of damage. It is his signature move. I went ahead and PP maxed it and put me at 16 instead of 10. So then we have Solar Beam. Solar Beam is a very interesting move for this set because we are max attack. So having a special move here, but it's a 120 in the sun, so it's a guaranteed one turn. It covers a lot, and you can actually use it as coverage, and that's what I did a few times. I have actually used Solar Beam to take care of the coverages that you don't really want to go against. And then our last move is going to be Fire Punch. Fire Punch is leaning into that physical attack in the sun, boosting our stats. Pretty much, hey, the sun's up, I have a few bulk ups, I want to go ahead and just hit you as hard as I can with the boosts and destroy everything. You can swap this out for a few things. So like Will-O-Wisp is a very good move to put onto Groudon because it does lower the attack stat of the opposing Pokemon because it does give the burn. So those things work amazing. The way I ran him in this Tera Raid is Fire Punch. It was an Ice Mimikyu, went ahead, didn't really worry about much, and then just Fire Punched. He's very bulky. So let's go ahead and jump into our spreads. So our spread is actually going to be a pretty standard spread. It's a 252 special defense, 252 attack, adamant nature to give us more attack, and then our last four are going to be in HP, and our ability is going to be Drought. I mean, with his stats, his special defense is not very good. So on the special side, he does not want to get hit. But with this, he actually can live quite a bit, and even on the physical side, he is a tank. I mean, you're sitting at a 317 on the physical, now at a 279 on a 341 HP, and your attack stat is a 438. That's, if you're using Fire Punch, 438 in the sun is going to do a lot of damage, especially if you get a bulk up off. That's why if you do Tera, you could lean into that full fire and just smack things with a Fire Tera Groudon in the sun. The only problem is, sometimes sun goes away. So if you are doing like electric types, it's clean sweeping the way with the Tera Ground Precipice Blades. But in this Tera, we are able to get in here and just get to work. This is the first legendary I have brought into the Tera Raids. And honestly, I think the legends are going to be running most of the show from now on. I feel like they were very slow into thinking of bringing in the legendaries because they are just so powerful, and Groudon being the first one that I use, I think there's going to be quite a few that replace lots of Pokemon. And I'm waiting for the next 7-star to go ahead and see what we can kind of deal with here. But this is my Groudon build. This is what I've ran. It works very well. It's just a straight up max max, and then 4. So max special defense, max attack, adamant nature. I want to hit stuff very hard and try and live. And that Shell Bell does keep you alive quite a bit. Yeah, I've went in soloed quite a few raids. No problem. These are legendaries and they're going to be running the show. So let me know in the comment section down below what legend you're going to be bringing into Tera Raids now that they're going to be able to be brought over. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.